Emily, a young woman with an affinity for solitude, found herself alone at home. The house, once filled with the comforting sounds of life, now echoed with an unsettling silence. The empty halls seemed to harbor shadows that danced in the corners of her vision, and the creaks of the old floorboards took on an eerie resonance. As night descended, Emily wandered through the rooms, each step accompanied by the memories that lingered within the walls. Forgotten photographs stared back at her, frozen moments from a time when the house was filled with laughter. Yet now, the images seemed to warp and distort, casting an uncanny pallor over the once familiar faces. In the dim light, Emily noticed the flickering of bulbs that defied explanation. The lights, once reliable companions, now played tricks on her perception. Shadows seemed to stretch and contort, and the boundary between reality and imagination blurred in the unsettling glow. Alone in the silence, Emily heard unsettling whispers that seemed to emanate from the very walls of the house. In hushed tones, the voices spoke of forgotten secrets and buried regrets. Emily, gripped by a growing unease, questioned whether the whispers were a manifestation of her own isolation or something more malevolent that lurked within the confines of her home. As the night deepened, Emily became increasingly aware of a paranormal intrusion. Objects moved without explanation, and cold drafts swept through rooms, leaving behind an otherworldly chill. The solitude that had once been her sanctuary now felt like a breeding ground for unseen entities that reveled in her vulnerability. In the mirror, Emily saw haunting reflections that stirred a primal fear within her. The face staring back seemed distorted, as if a malevolent presence lingered just beyond the surface. The once familiar features contorted into grotesque expressions, and Emily questioned whether her solitude had opened a gateway to a darker reality. As Emily grappled with the paranormal disturbances, a malevolent entity revealed itself in glimpses. Shadows took on a sinister form, and the air crackled with an unsettling energy. The entity, a manifestation of the house's forgotten history, seemed intent on drawing Emily into its web of darkness. Emily, determined to confront the unseen forces, delved into the history of the house. She uncovered tales of tragedy and loss, stories that resonated with the paranormal activity that plagued her. The entity, once a specter of the past, now sought a connection with the living, its ethereal fingers reaching across the threshold between worlds. Desperate for answers, Emily attempted a seance to communicate with the malevolent entity. The air grew heavy with anticipation as she called out to the spirits that lingered within the house. In the flickering candlelight, whispers intensified, and the entity's presence became palpable, weaving a spectral tapestry that entwined with Emily's very essence. As the seance unfolded, Emily felt an ethereal connection with the malevolent entity. Visions of the past flashed before her eyes, revealing the tragic events that had left an indelible mark on the house. The entity, trapped between realms, sought solace in the living, and Emily, now a conduit for its pain, faced the dual challenge of unraveling the paranormal disturbances and providing closure to the restless spirit. That night, ominous dreams plagued Emily's sleep. Nightmares of the house's tormented history unfolded in a surreal dance of shadows and whispers. The malevolent entity, now a spectral guide through the corridors of its own suffering, beckoned Emily to uncover the truth that had long been concealed within the walls. Driven by the spectral revelations, Emily embarked on a haunting investigation into the house's past. Forgotten letters, hidden in dusty attics, spoke of heartache and betrayal. The entity, its presence growing more tangible, seemed to guide Emily through a labyrinth of forgotten memories that held the key to its release. As Emily pieced together this supernatural puzzle, she inadvertently became a catalyst for the entity's increasing power. The paranormal disturbances escalated, reaching a crescendo that rattled the very foundation of the house. Emily, caught in the midst of this supernatural maelstrom, struggled to maintain her grasp on reality as the malevolent entity sought to bridge the gap between the worlds. In a chilling revelation, Emily uncovered the demonic origins of the malevolent entity. Centuries-old rituals, enacted within the house's walls, had bound a dark force to the very fabric of the structure. The entity, now a vessel for the demonic essence, hungered for the life force of the living to sustain its ethereal existence. Armed with the knowledge of the entity's demonic origins, Emily faced a desperate confrontation. The malevolent force, now aware of her intrusion into its dark history, resisted her attempts to uncover the truth. Shadows twisted and contorted, and the air vibrated with an otherworldly menace as Emily sought to sever the entity's connection to the demonic realm. In the heart of the house, Emily engaged in an ethereal battle with the demonic entity. The very walls seemed to tremble as shadows clashed, and the air crackled with the energy of supernatural warfare. Emily, a mere mortal confronting demonic forces, grappled with the malevolent entity in a struggle that transcended the boundaries of the living and the dead. Determined to liberate the house from the demonic grip, Emily performed an exorcism that echoed through the empty halls. Words of ancient power resonated, and the entity writhed in agony as the exorcism sought to sever the ethereal tether that bound it to the demonic realm. The house, caught in the throes of the supernatural battle, seemed to groan under the weight of the cosmic forces at play. As the exorcism reached its climax, the veil between worlds began to unravel. Emily, standing at the epicenter of the ethereal storm, felt a surge of both terror and determination. The malevolent entity, now on the precipice of expulsion, unleashed a final onslaught of supernatural fury in a desperate attempt to maintain its grip on the house. In a burst of ethereal light, the demonic entity retreated, vanquished by the power of the exorcism. Shadows recoiled, and the air, once thick with malevolence, cleared as the demonic force relinquished its hold. Emily, exhausted and battered by the supernatural ordeal, stood amidst the quiet aftermath, the house now free from the demonic taint that had plagued it for centuries. In the wake of the supernatural battle, the house stood in silent echoes of the cosmic struggle that had unfolded within its walls. The paranormal disturbances ceased, and the once empty halls now exuded an eerie tranquility. Emily, forever changed by the ethereal confrontation, felt a sense of both triumph and melancholy as she contemplated the price paid to liberate the house from its demonic legacy. Though the demonic entity had been expelled, the lingering presence remained within the house. Emily, now attuned to the supernatural currents that flowed through the structure, sensed the residual echoes of the malevolent force. The house, scared by its dark history, bore the silent imprint of the cosmic battle that had unfolded between the living and the demonic. In the days that followed, Emily grappled with the tainted legacy left behind by the demonic entity. The house, once a sanctuary of solitude, now held a spectral imprint that lingered in the empty halls. The paranormal disturbances, though quelled, left an indelible mark on the very essence of the structure, a testament to the supernatural struggle that had unfolded within its confines. As Emily continued to dwell within the house, she maintained an ongoing vigil against the resurgence of the demonic forces. The supernatural battle, though won, had left the veil between worlds fragile, and the lingering presence within the house served as a constant reminder of the delicate balance between the living and the ethereal. In the reflective surface of a window, Emily caught a haunted reflection that mirrored the house's scared legacy. The once familiar features now bore the weight of the supernatural ordeal, and Emily questioned whether the battle against the demonic entity had truly reached its conclusion. The lingering presence, like a silent whisper in the wind, hinted at the possibility that the cosmic forces at play were far from dormant. In the quiet moments of solitude, Emily grappled with unanswered questions that lingered in the recesses of her mind. The demonic entity, vanquished but not entirely eradicated, left behind a trail of mysteries that extended beyond the boundaries of the house. The ongoing vigil, now a solitary quest for understanding, compelled Emily to delve deeper into the arcane forces that had shaped the supernatural struggle within the walls of her once solitary home. As Emily delved into the arcane forces that lingered within her home, she became increasingly attuned to ephemeral whispers that seemed to permeate the very air. The residual echoes of the demonic entity manifested in cryptic messages that flickered at the edge of her perception. Emily, driven by a relentless curiosity, listened intently, hoping to unravel the secrets that lay hidden within the spectral murmurs. In her quest for answers, Emily discovered a collection of ancient occult manuscripts hidden within the depths of the house. Dusty tomes, adorned with cryptic symbols and forbidden knowledge, spoke of the demonic entity's origins and the cosmic forces that governed its malevolence. The manuscripts, though written in esoteric languages, held the key to understanding the supernatural forces that had left an indelible mark on her home. Guided by the insights gleaned from the occult manuscripts, Emily embarked on astral journeys into the realms beyond the physical. Her ethereal form traversed the cosmic currents, seeking the origin point of the demonic entity. The astral landscapes, surreal and otherworldly, revealed glimpses of a dimension where malevolence intertwined with ancient cosmic energies. Within the astral realms, Emily encountered celestial gateways, portals that connected the mortal plane to cosmic dimensions. These gateways, guarded by celestial sentinels, held the secrets of the interplay between the living and the supernatural. Emily, now a traveler between worlds, navigated the celestial gateways in her quest to unveil the true nature of the demonic entity that had haunted her home. As Emily explored the celestial gateways, she encountered cosmic archivists, beings of immense knowledge who documented the unfolding tapestry of existence. The archivists, ancient entities with eyes that seemed to hold the wisdom of eons, revealed fragments of the demonic entity's cosmic history. Emily, humbled by the vastness of the celestial archive, sought to comprehend the interwoven destinies that shaped the supernatural struggle within her home. Guided by the celestial archivists, Emily discovered an eldritch nexus, a convergence point of cosmic energies that served as the origin of the demonic entity. The nexus pulsated with an otherworldly brilliance, and Emily sensed the echoes of ancient rituals that had bound the malevolent force to the mortal plane. The cosmic forces, entangled with the demonic essence, seemed to dance in a cosmic symphony that transcended mortal comprehension. Within the eldritch nexus, Emily uncovered the forbidden rites that had summoned the demonic entity into her home. Arcane sigils etched into the fabric of reality, spoken incantations that resonated with ancient power. Each element of the ritual served as a conduit for the malevolent force. Emily, now an unwilling witness to the cosmic machinations that shaped her reality, felt the weight of the forbidden rites that had tethered the demonic entity to the mortal realm. The celestial archivists, recognizing Emily's quest for understanding, summoned her to a celestial tribunal, a cosmic gathering where the fates of mortal and supernatural entities were deliberated. The tribunal, a convergence of celestial beings and cosmic arbiters, questioned the implications of the forbidden rites that had disrupted the delicate balance between worlds. Emily, a mortal in the presence of celestial judgments, faced the consequences of the interplay between her actions and the cosmic forces at play. In the celestial tribunal, Emily underwent an ethereal judgment that weighed the repercussions of the forbidden rites. The cosmic arbiters, with eyes that bore witness to the vast expanse of time, deliberated the fate of the demonic entity and the lingering presence within her home. Emily, her mortal essence laid bare before the celestial gaze, awaited the ethereal judgment that would determine the course of her reality. After a cosmic deliberation that transcended the boundaries of mortal understanding, the celestial tribunal rendered its verdict. The demonic entity, bound by forbidden rites and ensnared in the eldritch nexus, would be granted a chance at redemption. The cosmic forces, guided by the wisdom of the celestial arbiters, sought to restore the delicate balance between the living and the supernatural. Empowered by the cosmic verdict, Emily embarked on a journey to facilitate the ethereal redemption of the demonic entity. Guided by celestial emissaries, she delved into the eldritch nexus to unravel the threads of malevolence that had ensnared the entity within her home. The supernatural struggle, now infused with the possibility of redemption, unfolded in a cosmic tapestry where mortal and ethereal destinies intersected. In the heart of the Eldritch Nexus, Emily engaged in astral alchemy, an intricate process that sought to transmute the malevolence of the demonic entity into ethereal redemption. Arcane energies pulsed through the cosmic currents, and the very fabric of reality seemed to ripple with the potential for transformation. Emily, a catalyst for the astral alchemy, faced the challenge of orchestrating a cosmic symphony that harmonized with the celestial forces at play. As the astral alchemy reached its crescendo, a transcendent resonance echoed through the Eldritch Nexus. The malevolent essence of the demonic entity, now entwined with the celestial energies, underwent a transformative process. Shadows danced in a spectral ballet, and the air vibrated with the cosmic symphony of redemption. Emily, caught in the currents of the transcendent resonance, witnessed the ethereal transformation that unfolded within the Eldritch Nexus. In the aftermath of the transcendent resonance, the Eldritch Nexus pulsed with celestial harmonics that resonated through the cosmic dimensions. The demonic entity, once a force of malevolence, now radiated with ethereal redemption. The celestial forces, satisfied with the cosmic symphony orchestrated by Emily, wove the transformed essence of the entity into the fabric of the Eldritch Nexus, a testament to the delicate balance restored between the living and the supernatural. As Emily emerged from the Eldritch Nexus, she witnessed the creation of an ethereal tapestry that bore the imprint of the cosmic struggle and redemption. The celestial harmonics, interwoven with mortal destinies, manifested in patterns that defied mortal comprehension. The lingering presence within her home, now touched by the ethereal transformation, became a silent guardian over the delicate balance between the living and the supernatural. In the celestial aftermath, Emily sensed celestial threads that connected the mortal plane to the cosmic dimensions. The ethereal tapestry, a living testament to the astral alchemy and transcendent resonance, served as a reminder of the cosmic forces that bound her reality. The celestial threads, woven into the very fabric of existence, hinted at the interconnected destinies that transcended the boundaries between worlds. As Emily contemplated the celestial threads, she realized the ethereal convergence that had shaped her journey. The demonic entity, once a malevolent force, had undergone a transformation that resonated with the cosmic harmonics. Emily, forever changed by the astral alchemy and transcendent resonance, became a beacon of the delicate balance maintained by mortal and celestial forces. In the celestial realms, celestial guardians watched over the ethereal convergence with an otherworldly gaze. Beings of cosmic significance, they observed the delicate balance between the living and the supernatural. The ethereal tapestry, now a testament to the transformative power of redemption, echoed through the cosmic dimensions as a beacon of hope for those caught in the interplay between mortal destinies and celestial threads. As time unfolded, the cosmic whispers lingered within Emily's home. The ethereal tapestry, woven with the threads of redemption, served as a silent reminder of the cosmic struggle that had played out within the walls. The celestial guardians, ever watchful over the delicate balance, whispered secrets that transcended the boundaries of mortal understanding. A cosmic narrative that continued to unfold in the vast expanse of existence. In the cosmic epilogue, Emily's home became a sanctuary touched by the celestial forces that governed the delicate balance between the living and the supernatural. The ethereal tapestry, a living testament to the astral alchemy and transcendent resonance, unfolded as a cosmic narrative that transcended the boundaries of mortal understanding. Emily, forever connected to the celestial threads, faced an unknown future shaped by the eternal dance of mortal destinies and the ethereal convergence that had transformed her reality. In the quiet town of Ravenscroft, nestled on the outskirts of a dense, ancient forest, stood a mansion shrouded in mystery, the infamous Blackthorn Manor. Locals spoke in hushed tones about its dark past, a history steeped in tragedy and the supernatural. The mansion, with its towering spires and ivy-covered facade, cast a long, foreboding shadow over the town. When the last living heir of the Blackthorn legacy, Emily Chambers, received news of her inheritance, she felt a chill crawl down her spine. The once grand mansion, now weathered by time, awaited her like a dormant beast. Emily, though hesitant, decided to unravel the secrets of her family's haunted history. As Emily crossed the threshold of Blackthorn Manor, an uneasy feeling settled in the pit of her stomach. The air within was thick with the weight of the past, and the creaking floorboards echoed the mansion's mournful sighs. The grand foyer, adorned with dusty chandeliers and tattered tapestries, seemed frozen in time, a relic of an era long forgotten. As night fell, Emily heard faint whispers that seemed to emanate from the very walls of Blackthorn Manor. Unseen fingers traced patterns on the faded wallpaper, and shadows danced in the corners of her vision. The mansion itself seemed to come alive with a spectral energy, as if the echoes of its past were eager to share their untold stories. As Emily explored the mansion's labyrinthine corridors, she caught glimpses of ghostly apparitions, flickering silhouettes that traversed the halls in perpetual unrest. Faces etched with sorrow and pain stared at her from faded portraits, and the ancestral whispers grew louder, weaving tales of heartbreak and betrayal that seemed to seep through the very walls. In the dead of night, a malevolent presence made itself known. Doors slammed shut of their own accord, and the temperature plummeted, leaving Emily shivering in the icy embrace of unseen hands. Unearthly wails echoed through the halls, and ghastly faces materialized in the darkness, their mournful eyes fixed on Emily as if pleading for release from their spectral torment. Emily, determined to uncover the truth, delved into the family archives stored in the mansion's dusty library. Yellowed pages told tales of forbidden pacts, cursed bloodlines, and tragic love stories that unfolded within the mansion's walls. It became evident that the spirits trapped within sought redemption, their memories a haunting echo of a bygone era. The family journals hinted at sinister rituals performed in the depths of Blackthorn Manor, where the veil between the living and the dead was said to be thinnest. Emily, armed with newfound knowledge, embarked on a quest to unearth the hidden chambers and confront the malevolent force that held the spirits captive. In a hidden chamber deep within the mansion, Emily discovered an occult altar adorned with symbols that seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. As she deciphered the ancient incantations, the room trembled with a spectral resonance. The malevolent force, now stirred by Emily's intrusion, unleashed its wrath in a tempest of ethereal fury. The spirits, restless and agitated, converged in the occult chamber. Their mournful wails harmonized with the arcane energies that swirled around Emily. Faces contorted with pain and despair gazed at her, their spectral hands reaching out as if imploring her to break the cycle of torment. Emily, fueled by determination, faced the malevolent force that held the mansion in its spectral grip. A fierce ethereal battle unfolded as Emily confronted the malevolent force that clung to Blackthorn Manor. Shadows writhed and coiled, and the air crackled with supernatural energy. The spirits, guided by Emily's resilience, surged forward to reclaim their stolen peace, their haunting cries blending into a symphony that echoed through the haunted halls. In a climactic surge of ethereal power, the malevolent force shattered like fragile glass. The mansion, once cloaked in darkness, now basked in an otherworldly light. The spirits, freed from their spectral chains, ascended into the unknown, their expressions transformed from anguish to gratitude as they faded into the afterlife. With the malevolent force banished, Blackthorn Manor became eerily still. The whispers that once echoed through the walls ceased, and the haunted memories of the past seemed to linger like a fading dream. Emily, though victorious, felt the weight of the mansion's history still clinging to its time-worn stones. As Emily emerged from the ethereal battle, the town of Ravenscroft watched in awe. Blackthorn Manor, no longer a malevolent force, stood as a testament to Emily's courage and the resilience of the spirits who had found redemption. The haunted legacy, though transformed, left an indelible mark on the mansion and its inhabitants. With the malevolent force banished, Emily took it upon herself to unveil the truth to the town of Ravenscroft. She shared the tales of the spirit's torment and the redemption they had found through her intervention. The town, once wary of the mansion's haunted reputation, began to see Blackthorn Manor in a new light, a place where the echoes of the past had been silenced, and the spirits had found peace. As days turned into weeks, Emily tried to resume a semblance of normalcy within Blackthorn Manor. The once haunted mansion, though transformed, bore the scars of its turbulent past. Despite the fragile peace that now enveloped the estate, Emily couldn't shake the feeling that the ethereal forces were watching, their lingering presence woven into the very fabric of the mansion. Night after night, Emily was plagued by unsettling dreams. Ghostly figures wandered through the halls, whispering fragments of the mansion's history. Faces distorted in anguish and gratitude appeared in her sleep, leaving her with a sense of both connection and disquiet. The dreams blurred the lines between reality and the ethereal, making Emily question whether the spirits had truly found peace. In her quest for understanding, Emily stumbled upon a forgotten chamber concealed behind a tapestry in the mansion's depths. The air within felt charged with an otherworldly energy, and the room seemed frozen in time. Dust-covered relics hinted at rituals performed long ago, and a sense of foreboding filled the chamber, as if the forgotten history yearned to be remembered. Among the artifacts, Emily discovered a collection of old photographs, each capturing moments frozen in the passage of time. Faces of long-lost family members and ethereal apparitions coexisted in the frames. As she studied the images, Emily realized that the mansion's history was intricately entwined with the spirits that had once wandered its halls. A faded journal, hidden among the artifacts, revealed the story of a forbidden love between a blackthorn hare and a spectral entity. The tale spoke of a timeless vow made in the hidden chamber, a pact that transcended mortality. Emily, confronted with the revelation, felt the weight of a promise etched into the very walls of Blackthorn Manor, a promise that defied the boundaries between the living and the dead. Driven by the revelations, Emily conducted a ritual within the forgotten chamber. The air crackled with a supernatural energy as the veil between the earthly and the ethereal thinned. Spectral figures materialized, their faces illuminated by an otherworldly glow. The long-lost lovers, bound by a timeless vow, stood on the precipice of an ethereal reunion that bridged the realms of the living and the dead. As the lovers embraced in the ethereal reunion, the chamber resonated with echoes of love that defy the constraints of mortality. The spirits, once bound by sorrow and torment, now radiated a sense of peace. Emily, witnessing the ethereal union, felt a profound connection to the mansion's history, a connection that transcended time and spoke of a love that had endured through the ages. With the ethereal reunion complete, the mansion pulsed with a newfound energy. The forgotten chamber, once shrouded in mystery, now stood as a testament to the enduring purpose of Blackthorn Manor. Emily, having unveiled the hidden history, understood that the mansion served as a bridge between the realms, a place where love had conquered the boundaries of life and death. Word spread throughout Ravenscroft of the ethereal events that had transpired within Blackthorn Manor. The town, once wary of the haunted estate, now viewed it with a mix of reverence and awe. The legacy of love that had unfolded within the mansion's walls became a boundless tale, transcending the mortal coil and echoing through the generations. In the wake of the ethereal reunion, Blackthorn Manor resonated with eternal whispers. The spirits, having found peace, lingered as benevolent guardians of the mansion. Emily, now a custodian of the boundless legacy, continued to hear their whispers, words of gratitude, love, and the enduring promise that echoed through the halls like a timeless lullaby. In the aftermath of the ethereal reunion, Emily felt a sense of responsibility to honor the boundless legacy of Blackthorn Manor. The mansion, now a sanctuary of love, required a timeless vigil to ensure that the spirit's enduring peace remained undisturbed. Emily, guided by the whispers of the ethereal, embraced her role as the guardian of the unseen love that permeated the estate. As Emily delved deeper into her role as the guardian, she discovered that the spirits of Blackthorn Manor had become ethereal guardians. Faces etched with gratitude adorned the walls, and the once haunting apparitions now stood as silent sentinels, watching over the mansion with benevolent eyes. The boundless legacy manifested in the form of spectral protectors, their presence a testament to the enduring power of love. Emily, attuned to the unseen threads that wove through Blackthorn Manor, sensed a delicate balance between the realms. The mansion, existing at the intersection of the earthly and the ethereal, became a vessel for the unseen love that bound generations. Emily's connection to the spirits grew stronger, as if the threads of love had woven her into the tapestry of Blackthorn Manor's enduring history. One moonlit night, as Emily wandered through the mansion's moonlit corridors, the ghostly apparitions revealed themselves in a spectral dance. Faces of long-lost family members and ethereal lovers twirled in an ethereal waltz, their movements echoing the timeless love that had transcended the boundaries of mortality. Emily, a silent observer to the ghostly revelations, marveled at the beauty of the unseen love that unfolded before her. The mansion, now a haven of ethereal guardians and unseen love, resonated with a haunting melody. Faint notes, carried by the whispers of the spirits, lingered in the air. Emily, guided by the ethereal strains, discovered an ancient piano in the grand hall. As her fingers touched the keys, the haunting melody became a bridge between the earthly and the supernatural, a harmonious reminder of the enduring love that permeated Blackthorn Manor. One fateful night, as celestial bodies aligned in the winter sky, Emily felt a profound shift in the mansion's ethereal energies. The unseen love, now entwined with the celestial forces, pulsed with a renewed vitality. The spirits, guided by the cosmic confluence, seemed to transcend the confines of the mansion, their presence expanding into the vast expanse of the night. In the midst of the celestial confluence, Emily witnessed a cosmic embrace, a union between the earthly and the ethereal that transcended the boundaries of the mansion. The spirits, now bathed in celestial light, soared into the night sky, their ethereal forms merging with the cosmic tapestry. Blackthorn Manor, caught in the cosmic embrace, became a vessel for the unseen love that radiated beyond the earthly realm. As the celestial forces receded, leaving the winter sky aglow with the lingering echoes of the cosmic embrace, Emily sensed a profound transformation within Blackthorn Manor. The mansion, now infused with celestial energies, bore the mark of a celestial legacy. The unseen love, guided by the cosmic forces, entered a new chapter, one that transcended the confines of time and space. With the celestial legacy etched into the very essence of Blackthorn Manor, the unseen love unfolded as an ethereal symphony. The mansion, now a harmonious blend of earthly and cosmic energies, resonated with a timeless melody. Emily, a conductor of the ethereal symphony, embraced her role as the custodian of a legacy that echoed through the ages. In the heart of Ravenscroft, where the ancient forest whispered secrets and the town's history unfolded like a tapestry, Blackthorn Manor stood as a beacon of timeless harmony. The unseen love, now intertwined with celestial forces, became a guiding force that transcended the boundaries of the earthly and the ethereal. Emily, forever bound to the mansion's enduring legacy, entered a new chapter. A chapter where the ethereal symphony played on, echoing through the corridors of time.